guys, what's up? It's me, Lena here, and I'm doing a review on a new show that actually came on Disney tonight, but it's actually a Disney XD show. It's called Walk the Prank. It's a prank show. It's like Punk, you know, Impractical Pranksters, you know, kind of Billy on the Street type-ish, or Impractical Jokers, I'm sorry. And then, you know, like, they said, like, Billy on the Street and stuff like that. It was created by who? Adam Small. He was on, he did My TV, the Jamie Kinney Experience, and Experiment. And then it's Trevor Moore, Whitest Kids You Know. He did some of that. And they created it. And the series is shot in the cinema verite style. It centers on a team of impractical jokers who create over-the-top pranks for an online hidden camera show. Small and Moore will be co-showrunning and directing the series, and Tommy Giannis directed the pilot, which was called Epic Offenders. And it stars newcomers Cody Veith, he was on Nikki, Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn, as Chance, Bryce Geezer, he was on Dream Chasers, as Herman, Jillian Shea Spader, she was on Theater and Knees the Bully, as Bailey, Brandon Severs, he was on Nikki, Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn, and he was as Dusty, and Toby Windham as he was on the Wesleys, and he played Will, Dusty's uncle. So they did a whole bunch of pranks in this episode, and it was kind of like really hard pranks. Like, I was like, oh my god. This one prank, they had this guy, he was coming in, he was pretending to be a nurse. Well, he was helping like a nurse's assistant, and they had these kids come in to check for lice. Then this one boy, Chance, he came in and he took off his hat, and a whole bunch of cockroaches came out of his head, and the guy was like, oh my god, them roaches, it's roaches up in there, you need to go check that boy's head. And they was all laughing like it was funny. That boy had real roaches all over him, and that's disgusting. I would never, never ever, no. Anyway, so yeah, then they were trying to, this girl named Bailey, she was trying to figure out how to get back this girl named Becky who wore the same gloss as her. So she was talking to Will, Dusty's uncle, to look for a bear costume to to put in Becky's locker to scare her. So then they went to prank a babysitter. The house is haunted by a ghost bear. So they had 10 cameras there, and the target came. Her name was Allie. She's a babysitter. This is her first time babysitting. So she said, don't take advantage of me. And they talked to her. She thought that it was 8 or 9, but really 10 and 12. And they thought she was 30. And she do have a boyfriend, she said. So they're like, do you believe in ghosts? And she's like, I got mixed feelings about that. So they was like, well, when we go to our neighbor's house on Sundays to get some lemonade, he tells us about a family that used to live here that used to house mistreated animals from the circus. And it used to be this bear, and they used to treat him like their kid and their family member. But then one night he just mauled the whole family up, and it was crazy. So they was like, well, so then she was like, they was like, you want to summon some spirits with us? And she's like, no, we should probably stay away from that. And then he was like, okay, no, it's cool. We got like a PC, we can print out everything, we got a doll. So she's like, okay, well, just don't tell your parents. So they start summoning stuff, and then books start to fall, lights start to flicker, and she's like, okay, I'm scared, we should leave. We should go to the kitchen, or we should go somewhere. She's like, I'm calling your dad, we about to leave about here. Then she thought she saw a ghost, and she's like, oh my god, I just saw a ghost. Then the bear popped out the wall, so she was gone. She ran up out that house and up out that door, and she left them kids. That's what you're supposed to do. If something come out the wall and you don't know what it is, and it's some weird bear looking thing, you need to come up out that wall and you need to leave the whole house. So she ran, and she did a really good job running. So then Bailey, they was making funny videos out the whole thing. And, you know, Herman thought of an idea, he came up with an idea, but then they didn't like it. He didn't think he was a part of the whole team and stuff. He felt like he was just a secretary, because he was taking texts for Bailey, because Bailey broke her phone. She dropped it in the toilet, and they don't know if it was clean water or dirty water, but, you know, Chance already dropped his phone in the toilet in dirty water, but it still worked, and that's really nasty. And then, so, you know, Herman felt like left out because he's Chance's little brother and stuff, and he's like the king. So they let him do a prank at the end, and he was like a baby, and he was like, you want to help me check my diaper for me? Then like women was just walking past, and she was like, aren't you too old to be having a diaper on? And he's like, yo, I'm okay. Then he was like, you want to come back to my crib and stuff? And everyone was just walking past, and he started screaming and stuff, and some people was laughing, and people's faces was blurred out. And I was like, I would be kind of creeped out too about that. So then these two women, they was walking down the sidewalk. The next prank, they was walking down the sidewalk. And then one of the women already looks kind of scared, like she already knew something was going to pop out. I don't know, maybe because a dog was barking, and she's walking right on the side of the fence. I know I kind of do that. If it's a dog by a fence and I'm walking by it, I'm going straight and I'm going to look at it. I'm trying to leave the whole situation. So a freaking dog suit popped out, and they was so scared. They tried on another woman, and she was so scared. She started running away and running around, and it was crazy. But then these two guys, they started running. They got scared, and it was like going scattered about, because it's like a weird dog, and you think if the dog's attacking you, to run. But then this other couple, they was running. The woman was running. She was getting chased by the dog, but then the man just stopped and started looking and staring. And I was like, what? He didn't even go help her, even if that was a real dog. He just gonna stand there and let her die, basically, because the dog was huge and it was like really weird. And Dusty was in the costume, and it was like the weirdest looking costume. I don't even know where would you even buy something. It was like short and it looked weird. Oh my god, I would still be scared even if it wasn't a real dog. And then before, when they did the babysitter prank, they tried the babysitter prank on another girl, and she was running around in circles. She kept running around in circles, not knowing where to go. She had to run into walls. Then she finally ran outside and get away from that whole situation. The other one, they made a fake science fair on a person who's judging their projects. And he's a guy named Brandon. He's the target. He's pretending to be a judge. So then he walked up to Dusty's thing, and it was a robot. He's like, I'm gonna show him how a real robot works. So then he got a robot, and he was like, oh, that's cute. You got a little robot friend. So then he's like, I need to make him talk. So the robot was like, you want to hear a joke? And he was like, your outfit, ha ha ha. So then he's like, ha ha, that's not gonna win you no science fair project award. So then he was like, well, you want to control him? So then he started controlling him, but then the robot malfunctioned. He started knocking everything down. He pushed a man down, and then he was like, oh my god. So then the guy, Brandon, he knew what to do. He was trying to do the remote control and trying to figure out what to do. And he's like, stop it, and yelling and screaming, and it was chaotic. And then they was like, you just walked the prank, Brandon. So then he was like, oh my god. And he was like, my heart's beating so fast. And he was like, y'all got me, y'all good, ha ha ha. It didn't look like he was that happy though. I would be scared too. That would not be cool for me. So then that was all of them. That's all the pranks they did. Herman finally became a part of the team because it's real kids. They real kids, but they playing fake characters, which is kind of weird, but I guess it's how you got to do it when you try to prank somebody. So that was this episode for this show. I don't know if it's going to come on Disney probably when they do Disney XDs on what? Saturday or Sunday, I think they do those. No, they do it on Saturday or Friday. They do Disney XDs where they show Disney XDs at night. So that's probably why they show it tonight. And I don't know if they do it anymore again. But thanks for watching this review, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. The show is okay, I guess. It's another prank show was on Disney XD before. On Disney before. They used to prank celebrities. I can't think of, was it Starstruck? I can't think of what the show was called. But the Cody Veith boy, he looked like the boy from Zeke and Luther. He looked like him. So, yeah. And I guess it's cool. The pranks are kind of hardcore. Like, they wasn't like no kiddie pranks. Like, they scary pranks. Talking about summoning spirits, that's going on a new level. I would immediately have left when they started talking about that because I'm not about to go do some no babysitting thing. And some of kids talking about summoning spirits. That's not me. I would have left and told the parents that you need to get your kids some real help because they're trying to be summoning some kind of spirits, okay? So, thanks for watching this review, guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Check out my other videos. Bye!